Hello, I'm Coach Frank Allocco, and today I'd like to speak to you about wasted repetitions. Attending Pocono Invitational Basketball Camp was one of my favorite summer activities. The lessons I learned at that camp have served me well throughout my lifetime. During my final summer at camp, the years of countless repetitions were finally paying off. I had elevated my game. And now I was capable of playing against the college counselors in their evening games. In fact, I got to travel with those college players and play against other camps in the Pocono Mountains. In addition to my growth on the court, I had matured socially and became friends with two of the college basketball players that I had such great admiration for. The camp had a rigorous schedule. They kept us busy and active throughout the entire day. The afternoon, however, did present some basketball downtime, and many of the campers went swimming in the large pool up by the main house. Others would steal a quick nap in the many cabins that surrounded the outdoor courts. My time, however, was spent on those asphalt courts. Each day, I eagerly looked forward to that alone time, and I cherished the opportunity to use every second to increase my skill level. I was determined to get closer to my dream to be a college basketball player. One day after lunch was served and my work duties were completed, I was invited to play a friendly game of cards with several of the college counselors. I had no idea how to play the wide variety of games they introduced. But the idea of hanging out with these older players was just too intriguing for me to say no. To be honest, I was in all my glory. I felt like I was a grown-up. I'm hanging out with guys who are 21 years old. I'm walking around camp thinking like I'm a big man on campus, as the other kids saw me hanging out with their coaches. For the first time that summer, I ignored my daily routine of shooting extra shots, working on my dribbling skills and my offensive skills, and I met them at their cabin for 4 consecutive days. As the end of the weekly session of camp approached, I eagerly walked to the counselor's cabin. I couldn't have been happier. I was so proud that I was one of the guys. But as I passed those deserted courts, I was distracted by the overwhelming silence, and I began to think of why I had come to camp. I thought back to how appreciative I was for the opportunity to experience 6 weeks of camp, to use this essential summer before my senior year to improve. I quickly analyzed my game, my time management, and my work ethic during that week, and I realized that my week did not reflect the total commitment to become a college basketball player that I had made throughout my high school career. As I walked to their cabin, my euphoria and my eagerness to be accepted by the older guys turned to disappointment as I now realized I had lost several hours of skill development each day through my new card playing habit. I entered that cabin and I sadly told my friends that I can't hang out with you guys today. I have to get back to my routine of utilizing my precious time at camp. I nervously explained that they were my heroes. They were the players that I wanted to be. They were college players because of the price that they had paid so many years ago. They had made the commitment. They had made their choice to replace free time with countless repetitions, and now they had earned the right to be elite players at the collegiate level. I finished my explanation, acknowledging that I appreciated their friendship and I had enjoyed every second of being around them. But the fact of the matter was, my work wasn't done. I wasn't anywhere near the player I wanted to be. I had to get back to work. They encouraged me and they supported my decision, and I left their cabin thinking about the sacrifice I had made. I had spent 6 weeks away from my parents, my brothers, my girlfriend, and my friends. I had made the commitment to leave the comfort of home to immerse myself in 6 weeks of self-improvement. I was disappointed that I had strayed from that path. I walked toward the metal bins that surrounded the outdoor courts, and I picked up a ball, and I began dribbling the length of that court. The rhythm of that bouncing ball interrupted the silence of a now perfect Pennsylvania afternoon. A large smile creased my face as I realized everything was back to normal. I was back on the path to becoming the best I could possibly be. You know, I often think back to that incredible summer and the countless lessons learned on those outdoor courts. And I am thankful for the friendship offered by those older players who took me under their wing and helped me to be a more confident player and person. But I am even more grateful that they opened those wings and they encouraged me to leave the nest and fly, to get back on the court and trust in my repetitions and the pursuit of my dreams. They were my heroes, and I wanted to be just like them. But 4 days away from my commitment to excellence taught me that the only person you should compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday. Keep listening, keep learning, and strive to be your best. And remember, excellence doesn't take days off.